Hello students, welcome to my channel D Biology. In this video, I'll be discussing about the external structure of the plant and its various parts like leaves, fruits, flowers, etc. We know that a plant is formed by a single seed. In that seed, what is present? Embryo is present. That embryo germinates and develops into a complete plant, right? But various parts of the seed are there which are forming different parts of the plants. So it is important for us to know that what parts of the seeds are there because we'll be relating them with the structure of the plant, that is from which part of the seed, which part of the plant is formed. So I suggest you to watch my video about the structure of the seed. The link I have provided in the description box. It's a very small video, after watching which you will be able to learn all the parts of the seeds, their functions, which are also important for you from exams point of view. So guys, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. And now let's begin with the structure of the plant. So guys, basically a complete plant is divided into two parts. What are the two parts? Root system and shoot system. Root system means the part which is formed from the radicle, whose main function will be what? What are the main function of roots? We have studied in our junior classes, right? So we know that the main function of roots is absorption of water, absorption of minerals, then helping the plants to hold on the soil, the surface on which they are present, to give mechanical support to the plants. Plus, the second part of the plant we have, that is the shoot system. The shoot system will include the stems, branches, leaves, flowers, fruits, everything other than the roots. So the aerial part, generally we call shoot system as aerial part. Shoot system is going to form by the part of the seed that is known as plumule, and the root system is going to form by the part of the tree that is part of the seed that is known as radicle. So I'll be explaining the structure of the plant with the help of the diagram. So let's begin with that is the land surface. And on this land surface, means below the land surface, what will be formed? The roots will be formed from which part? The radicle of the seed, or radical part of the embryo in the seed. So the main root which is formed from the seed, or from the radicle to be more exact, is known as primary root. This root is known as what? This root is known as primary root, or also known as main root, guys. Terms are very important. Remember, this picture is never asked in the exams, but we need to know about the parts of the plants because these terms will be used. Their characters are asked in the exams, and the terms will be used in our two chapters mainly, that is plant morphology, and chapter number 6, that is plant anatomy also, where we will study the internal structure of the plant. So guys, these terms are very important, and by this video I assure you that the terms will be definitely clear in your mind and you won't ever forget this parts, the terms of the plants and what they are formed of and what their functions are. So this is primary root. This primary root has a number of branches on it. A number of branches are formed on the primary root. These branches are known as lateral roots, or another term given to them is secondary roots. So these are all the secondary roots formed on the primary roots as its branches. So these are what? These are the secondary roots. On these secondary roots or the lateral branches, small hair-like structures are present, which are present abundant on the roots. These hair-like structures are named as root hair. Root hair is one of the important points for your exam, so I'm going to discuss a bit about the root hair. Basically, 2 points are important about the root hair which you all need to remember for the exam. First point about the root hair, it is unicellular structure. which is found only and only on the roots. It is made up of single cell, guys. Hence we call it as what? We call it as unicellular structure. Second point. Second point is that these unicellular structures are actually the elongation of epidermis of the root. So these are two important points. You will definitely remember them after your exams also. So these are the root hair, right? Now, these secondary roots can be further branched to form the tertiary roots and all, but we have to focus up to secondary roots only. These secondary roots and primary roots together form a system which is known as root system, guys. So, root system is formed by what? Root system is developed by the radicle. R for root, R for radicle. You won't get confused now, right? The root system formed by the radicle, and it has two parts, secondary roots and primary roots. Primary roots are the main roots which have lateral branches known as secondary roots. Clear, guys? So let's see these parts again in this picture. This is the main root, this one, the pink colored part. This is the primary root. It is going to have a number of branches, and these branches will be known as the secondary root, together forming the root system. Clear, guys? Now, this is all about the roots we have to study for the introduction, but we will study about the roots in detail in the upcoming videos. So, for that you will have to stay tuned, and for that you will have to do a little hard work, that is subscribe my channel and hit the bell button too, so that you will get the notifications as soon as I upload my new video about the roots in detail. So guys, this is all about the roots. Now let's begin with the aerial part of the plant, that is shoot system. So here for shoot system, we have the main part, this main shoot or main stem. Clear? This main shoot or main stem is basically formed by what part of the seed? It is formed by the plumule of the seed. So plumule, shoot, radicle, root, right? You won't forget now. Now, on this stem or shoot, we have some, we can say portions like this. Partitions are done like this. What these partitions are, guys, very important point for your exam. So these partitions which I have drawn with the green color, these partitions are actually known as the nodes. What they are known as? They are known as nodes. Clear? The space or the part of the stem between two nodes will be known as what? It will be known as internode. So the space between the two nodes, this complete part, will be known as what? It will be known as internode. So it is very important for you to know what is node and what is internode, because we'll be discussing about nodes and internodes in this chapter itself, that is plant morphology, a number of times. So internode, the space between the two nodes or the part of the plant between two nodes. Remember, this nodes and internodes are the characteristic feature of the stem. Nodes and internodes are never found on the roots. So if you get a sample, someone tries to examine you, and if you get the sample, easily you can differentiate if it is root or shoot. What you have to look for? You can either look for root hair, if not, then internodes and nodes. Root hair will be present only on the roots. Nodes and internodes will be present only on the stem. So I have given you two characters. You can use any of them to differentiate between roots and shoots. So guys, these are the two terms now. On these nodes, a number of nodes are there on the shoot. The nodes will form the different parts of the plants. Like the nodes are going to form the leaf. So this one node is going to form the leaf. This is the leaf formed by the node or formed on the node. Now, this point where the leaf attaches, I'll draw it much clearer, that you can easily see it. Just a minute. So here this leaf is attached on the node, right? Now the point where the leaf attaches to the stem is known as axis. What it is known as? Axis, and on this axis a bud will be present, which is actually known as axial bud. This axial bud can further form the different parts like the branches also, it can form the flowers also, or any other parts. So on the leaf, on the axis of the leaf, axial bud will be present. In NCERT, they have given a bit complicated line from which the students do get confused. Axial bud. Clear? So remember, leaves are not formed from the axial bud. They have axial buds on their axis. Clear? So leaves are formed on the nodes and they have axial buds from which the flowers or fruits can be formed. Now, apart from this, we have these fruits formation. If you see into this diagram, this is the axial bud I am talking about. These are the nodes where the leaves are attached. On these nodes, leaves are attached, and on the axis they have these axial buds. Then these axial buds can also form the fruits. They can also form the flowers, and the flowers will form the fruits. So guys, this is all about the structure of the shoot system, which includes flowers, fruits, stem, leaf, nodes, internodes, buds. So these all are found on the shoot system. This is all about the basic structure of the plant. In my next video, I'll be discussing about the important features of the roots, various types of the roots, etc. So detailed study of the roots will be done in the next video. So if you like this video, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and do subscribe my channel.